what is the biggest storyline? What are you most looking forward to, or what are you most concerned about in this second half?
Oh man, I get the biggest storyline for me. Man, I have a few, but I'm curious to see who's gonna be here. That's what I really want to know. Like, the trade deadline is March 25th. You seen Derrick Rose be a starter. We seen Frank look like he's gonna be, out the rotation to back in the rotation. We have these question marks with certain roles here. We feel like we want to shoot 3-pointers better, even though it seems like we're getting better over the last week. So for me, I'm just trying to figure out like who is going. It's Austin Rivers for me is probably the sure thing. But what are we getting in return? Are we going to package a second pick and another person? To me, that's the biggest storyline in my head. Like, who is staying and who is going?
Definitely for me, I would say my second thing definitely is Payton and Frank. I'm curious to see what Tibbs is going to do with that. I'm curious to see if his stubbornness gets in the way, if his favoritism gets in the way of what's better for the team. Yes, Payton had his night, but just like the ex who texts you, "Hey, big head," and goes back to his or her old ways within a week, I think that Payton that love affair is gonna be short-lived, and he's gonna be going back to just making ridiculous mistakes. And I just think that Frank has shown that he is just a threat on so many different ends of that board, so many different sides of that basketball, rather. Yeah. And I just think that he deserves the shot. We've already seen what Payton does. Let's see what Frank can do with it, with the team in the second half.
I think for me, my primary concern is the schedule, man. Schedules is gonna be a dogfight right now. It is absolutely gonna be a dogfight. Knicks are sitting in 5th, 19 and 18. You have the Celtics right there, 19 and 17. So 4th is a half game out. But look at this: Hornets, Heat, Raptors, Bulls, Pacers. All Pacers are 1.5 games out. 2 games out. Sorry. So Knicks are a half game behind 4th and 2 games ahead of 10th.
So it's important that we win our individual matchups too. You know what I mean? Like, how we have we've beaten the Pacers more times than they beat us.
Right.
It's gonna be really important that the teams below us,
the Miami game
right now,
Raptors, Hornets, who have been playing very well.
Yeah,
Raptors who beat us the first game. Ideally, bro, you want to hover between 4th and 5th all year. Yeah, and that's gonna be hard. Because I think they won't fall past the playing game. I think at the very least they'll be in it. But ideally, you want to stay 4th, 5th, get in, and then be able to make some noise in a 4-5. But if you crack 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, you got Philly, Brooklyn, and the Bucks at the top.
Honestly, I'm not really concerned. I like the core that we have, and I know we do need some pieces, but I also believe that we'll mess up the flow of the team right now if we do get rid of anybody. I think we really should wait to the end of the season, see what we have right now, and then make a decision at the end of the season. Because you see, like, even Nikina, he didn't play. He only played 2 games, but he came out firing on the Thibodeau like he never has in his whole career. So I obviously see something sparking. I think we just need to wait and see what we have before we make any big moves and just stay to where we are. We have our center out that he's going to come back. New Orleans, he's holding it down right now. So we just got to wait and see, man. Don't trade nobody. Just let these boys gel together.
Do you think Frank is a better defender than Bullock? Because one of the things with Frank is they asking him to play point, and he can't really do that because the ball don't move when he's in. I think if you just put him, I say start him at the 2 over Bullock and then see what he does. And if it works well, cool. And if not, that's no skin off no skin off our butts.
I think they both can give you some positional versatility on the defense.
Yeah, it's comparable. It's comparable. Yeah. Like, I've seen instances where Bullock, I feel like Bullock can hold his own more than Frank, and I've seen situations where I feel like, okay, this is Frank's bag. Like, I don't know, I feel like Frank is better with the rotations. To me, like covering multiple guys, I feel like Bullock might be slightly better one-on-one.
I think the difference is who's going to let it fly.
Yeah, who's going to let it fly?
Who's going to let it fly?
Yeah, and if you remember the beginning of the season, I said for Frank to hit his stamp, because I feel like his 3-point shot is coming along, he has to shoot more, and I feel like if he shoots more, he'll get his final rotation.
Yeah,
and that's what he's showing today. So if he starts to
very confident in his shot, man.
Yeah. And the way Tibbs, if Tibbs is telling Elfrid Payton to shoot it, he's telling Frank to shoot it.
Yeah.
So
Frank knows it's do or die, man. It's do or die.
Yeah. Pull it.